you better jump on a wind-up ting. I knew what this dress would do before I walk next to you. My makeup's popping too. I just wanna show you that I'm the nicest. Tell me if you like it. Tell me if you like it.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and we're here with another episode of The Girls Room with Cameron, April, and the Sandrizzle in the house. So today we're talking about relationships. We all have that time where boys think that they can play us and get away with it, and then we have our times where we're going through our rough patches and we kind of really don't know what to do. In great detail, we're talking about how to deal with them, picking the right ones, and knowing whether the relationship is right or not. So, to start off, we have the guy that we know is good for us, but we don't want to be with him. The guy that's bad for us, but we want to be with him. And then we finally get to the guy that's really great for us, and we're finally at a blissful moment. It happens early on, and then sometimes it takes years and years and years. But then you get to it. So let's start off with the guy that's good for you, but you only want to be with him. It's usually like the sweet guy. Like, he wants to buy you stuff, or he wants to take you out. But the reason why you're not trying to be with him, he ugly. He probably a little too sweet, and you like him a little rough, you want aggressive. Or
what, it's like, sit down. You're like,
okay, you got it. Or like, you don't want to deal with the pushover kind of guy. So like, you want the in between.
They're not all ugly.
They're not all ugly.
Socially
but
awkward.
you may think that they're ugly in a way.
Or they just don't fit like what
your
you
standard, right?
if we making up the rules, it's a problem. They supposed to be like, we're not going out tonight. You want to sit on this couch?
But you don't want the crazy guy.
Not no abusive.
It all depends on your personality.
Yeah, that too.
Cause some girls are like, I want a guy that's like chill.
He's the guy, but he's not the guy.
You want a guy that's gonna match your personality, and like, you guys have similar interests.
You balance each other out.
Yeah, there you go.
This is a big thing. If another man can take your attention off of the guy you're with, that's not the guy you're supposed to be with. Because you would only be thinking about him. You would only be thinking about him.
That guy, he usually can fit everything that you want out of your future guy. But there's not that oomph that you want it to make him fit the full picture. It's sad and it's unfortunate, but so then it's the guy that's good in the beginning and then he turns out bad. He's just like the first guy. Like, he has everything that you wanted, and what happens? You find out the dirty truth. They could be talking to you,
buttering you up.
Exactly.
That's what it is.
That's all he was doing. He was feeding you the fantasy, honey. There's to feed the fantasy ass niggas, and they are the ones that are good for you, but then they're bad for you. So what you do with that one is, shoo fly, don't bother me. You don't need it.
But you usually don't notice that guy until you're like, you all invested and you're like, oh wow. But why?
But I really liked him. And he's so nice with my brothers and my sisters and my cousin. Like, he's talking to your friend, or
oh God,
looking at you and down, then telling his friends that he did that and third. You don't need that. Like, so cut your losses early if you're dealing with it. You probably don't know you deal with it now. I hope that you don't deal with it, but it happens. You're gonna have that one encounter in your life, and it's just like,
that's the nigga that makes you figure out your worth. That's that nigga.
Alright, so like the guy that you know is bad, but you still want him anyway. He got the good.
The good.
He look good.
Good.
He probably take you out. He'll venture in.
Like, I know he got a lot of bitches, but maybe he'll change for me.
The girl is like, I could change him. No, boo, you can't change him, because if you don't want to be changed, he's not going to change. Like, maybe he'll want a relationship down the no, boo.
Right.
If he hitting you with this now, he don't want no relationship from you.
Cut it.
Like, fuck out of here. If he want a relationship, he would say he want the relationship.
These guys, they'll let you know their intentions up front. Like, it's not like they're blindsided. Right, some of them do it, but most of them, like, you're not blindsided. They're like, yo, I'm trying to.
And you think that he gonna change because y'all vibing good. Like, no.
Right.
He
and
told
then you see a little bit of your worth, and it's like, all right, you go back to your friends, yeah, so we did it, but then right after we had a
The
nice
next day, he's with
conversation.
another bitch.
Right, or you hear through the grapevine from somebody that's your friend that just so happened to be talking to him too. That's what happens in college, so.
Honestly, it's not bad to be in that situation. It just depends on you. You cannot get into a situation with a nigga and then you be like, well.
So yeah, that guy, he could be on the sports team.
You can have a big dick, but it don't mean nothing if he don't treat you right.
Exactly. He's the guy that every girl wants to go after. The kind of guy that nobody's going after, low key. But like, he got mad girls in his DM.
Cause he be on the low.
He be finessing these girls, talking about,
He a
"Shorty,
finesser.
I'm being straight up. You gotta.
He the guy that goes after all the freshmen.
That's what they usually want to do. They plan on it. It's to feed the fantasy ass niggas, and I'm plotting on you pussy ass niggas.
Don't miss the guy.
Who?
Give you the fantasy to take it away.
Yeah,
Niggas.
all three categories. You don't want to land in them.
Experiences though.
Exactly. It shows you what you want out of relationships
And what you really
and
don't
what
want.
you really don't want, or what you really don't need out of a relationship. You deal with a boy that's not gonna tell your business. Don't be with a boy
Actually, yeah, that's
that's
a
gonna
big
be
thing. I
spreading
think we'll
your
do that,
business
yeah.
around. You better be dealing with somebody that's gonna keep their mouth closed.
Fourth guy, the perfect man. Most of the time, you're not gonna meet that perfect man until you encountered all the other guys.
Exactly.
Because you're not gonna know your perfect man when you meet him if you have not all the time, but most of the time, if you have not saw those other guys or seen somebody in those positions with those other guys, you're not gonna find your perfect man. Like, it's just gonna
Your
be
perfect guy could be your best friend.
yeah,
But
And
you
then
just
go
like, oh,
unnoticed.
he's my best friend.
yeah.
Nah.
Your perfect guy could be a nigga you met 10 years ago that you looked past and was just like,
Someone who
whatever.
has a
Then you have to go through that trial and error. Like, girl, here we go again. Like, what's he about now? And then they're gonna have to warm up to the situation, but the happiness.
And when you having more good times than bad times, you know it's like, all right.
This is exactly where you need to be at.
Yeah.
You have no complaints. You don't have no worries. Everything just flows seamlessly.
It's not perfectly perfect, but it's not as bad
as the past.
Yeah.
You have to go through that trial and error phase before you get to that point, and it's like
where you're like, oh my god, he's amazing. I love
Right.
him in his big game.
you're gonna turn everything that you seen before into a different light now, baby. Don't worry, it's gonna come your way now. But just don't worry. Sit back tightly. Because when that light come, you're gonna be like, oh, girls, I'm in bliss. I got nothing to worry about. I don't care about bitches. I don't care about this. I gotta get my shit together now. And you're gonna be like, yes. I got my shit together. I got my man, got my job, moving out. It's gonna align. Gonna stack up nicely. And all them hating ass bitches before that some shit. It's not gonna hurt no more.
Boys. Y'all notice that's where most of our stress come from?
Boy.
Nigga.
So go with the guy that's going to give you everything that you're craving out of life. Or you could be like me and go through a series of trial and error. And then you find out your likes, your dislikes, what you really want, and what like you realize you settle for. So don't settle for it. Just go after the thing that you know you really and truly want. Because when you find that guy that's gonna like mesh everything that you want together, it's like, yo, like, I didn't think I was gonna get to you.
I'm a very observant person, so I like to watch people before I like jump in. Like
Do your research.
Yeah.
Do
Like,
your research on
it's
that
not.
man.
It's not even that like you can research all you want online, but people act differently than they do on social media. So
True.
like once you see them in person, it's a completely different story. You notice how they talk, how they look at you.
Like I said, do your research. I check up on Negroes.
Negroes.
I talk to their families. I get close with the family because the family got the juice. So I get close to the families. I get to know their friends. And then I watch their habits and see how they are with me. And I'm like, all right, maybe I can mess with you. Maybe I can't. We'll see. So I do my research.
If you feel like you deserve the world, you deserve the world. Don't take less.
Don't be with a guy that's going to be like, all right, yeah, I want to be doing this, that, and the third right now. We could be friends with benefits, blah, blah, blah. And then you settle for friends with benefits. And then you know you're a relationship person. Don't you dare do it. Because then what's going to happen? You got to worry about your body count. You got to worry about your self-esteem coming down the line. What you really about to get out of a relationship. Don't cause the.
But also, you don't need a relationship. You know, we're still young.
True.
So, like, you could be exploring stuff. Like,
Maintain your happiness. If relationships are giving you happiness, search for your relationship. If it's not, then, like, you know, do your thing. Like, do what's making you happy.
Do your thing, mama. Do your thing.
Do that. Be true. Stay you. Boo.
ooh,
Ooh.
ooh.
Ooh. Oh, don't worry that everybody's the same.
Tinder. Don't find no nigga off of Tinder. Don't do it. No Tinder. No Plenty of Fish. Cause what they trying to do? They trying to fuck you. I mean, if you relations.
There might be a time where you're talking to a guy, and then another guy is trying to talk to you. If you have the slightest thought to even try to talk to that guy, you